Good evening, beautiful people. Welcome to week 8 of Game Time, brought to you by Odessa Sonics. I have a little surprise for you later on in the show when we see how Mojo did against Midland High. We also got highlights from Ratliff where Legacy put their undefeated district record on the line versus Odessa High. But first, you already know what it is. Let me introduce you to the Beastie Boys of West Texas. You got your boy Mason Stores out in Garden City, and of course, Jay Poe, my guy, out there for our game of the week between Wink and MCCAMEY. Now, Jonathan, this is going to be a revenge game for these two because MCCAMEY actually beat Wink for their undefeated season to tarnish all of that. So, did Wink get it accomplished? Did they get that revenge?
Yeah, Wink was looking for a little bit of revenge today, but it doesn't look like it was going to happen on this night. It was a slow starting first quarter as the defenses took control early, but the offenses quickly woke up at the end of the first and into the second quarter, and it was a fast finish at the end of the half. With that, let's go ahead and take a look at those first half highlights.
It's game of the week here in Wink, where the MCCAMEY Badgers are taking on the Wink Wildcats in a district matchup. MCCAMEY at the goal line. Nano Rodriguez going left and decides that he doesn't like that and then cuts it back before diving in and giving the Badgers the early lead. We know Cannon Gibson has a cannon for an arm, but he's also got some wheels. He glides down the field and he'll take a hit going into the end zone, but it's a Wildcat score. Gibson again. He decides this time that he's going to tuck the ball and run again. He's heading for the corner, and he's got it. It's another Wink touchdown. However, MCCAMEY looks to answer on the kickoff. It's fielded by Rodriguez, and he's out here doing the cha-cha slide because reverse, and it's Matthew Rosas with the ball in his hands. He cuts it to the sideline and then turns on the Jets, and it's going to be a kick six for the Badgers right before halftime.
Now, in the second half, it was really MCCAMEY that continued to force the issue on the ground as that ground game kind of wore Wink out, and MCCAMEY slowly pulled away. Now, we still got a little bit of time in this game, just about a minute left. It's currently 42 it's MCCAMEY 42, Wink 32. Corey, we'll go ahead and toss it back to you.
Thank you, Jonathan. I like the reverse. I heard that. That's a little cha-cha slide. I love the culture you got there, all right? All right, let's run over to Ratliff, where Odessa High took on Legacy, and man, this one was uglier than when I look in the mirror. McKylan Young may have worn a different number tonight, but he's the same beast, getting the Rebs on the board. Then the coach's son, Nate Settle, snags a little screen, then turns it into a big play. Look at this one cut. Ooh, that was nasty. Ooh, you saucy boy. Spoiler alert, they're not going to catch him, okay? Touchdown, Legacy. And if that one worked, why not just do it on the other side? They're going to toss it over to McKylan Young for this huge run. And he's going to go. And he's a nasty dude. Quadzilla on the loose again. And he's scarier than the monster underneath my bed. That's a bad one for McKylan Young. And he's going to be able to finish this one off for another huge run. There you go. 70 yards for this time. And Midland Legacy dominates this one tonight, 65-0. And I had a chance to talk to Coach after the game. Coach, talk to me, my guy. Another 50-piece before halftime. How are y'all able to do this and get the ball rolling so early?
Well, I think, we got good players, and defense kept giving the ball back to them. I think we had 2 or 3 turnovers. And then whenever you lose your starting quarterback, that's tough on any football team. So we started coming after them and getting ball back. So proud of the kids.
And you talk about that defense. It's now 7 straight quarters where they pitched a shutout. Do you think they're finding their groove now?
I think they are. I think, we had a great game plan. Coach White and Coach Allen and Coach L and all those guys got them ready to play. And then the kids executed it. We felt like that they didn't really attack the middle of the field, so we wanted to play our guys a little wider, stop the run, and then once we got the backup quarterbacks in there, we said we're going to come after them.
Got you, Coach. And I saw the highlight. Can you explain to the people that may not know, McKylan was wearing number 37 tonight. Can you explain why that is?
Yeah, the Jacob Powers, he lost a young man, and we wear that. Somebody is honored that jersey each week. And he has to be a kid that's an upstanding kid, a great human being, and so he's a captain, and he was chosen to wear it this week, and I'm proud of him. Kind of like the 12th man jersey at A&M.
Got you. That's an awesome deal, Coach.
You know,
And you got
and
an
tonight,
awesome team.
so you guys know, John Washington tied a record, 3 interceptions in the game for the Midland League / Legacy football program, and an interception for a touchdown.
Wow, big game, huge game. Well, Coach, awesome
Yes.
job for your squad. Before you go, I got to get a Rebs been back from you. Can I get that from you real quick?
The Rebs been back, baby. You know that, and we're gonna keep getting better.
Yes, sir. Congratulations and good luck next week against Midland High.
Love
Coach.
y'all.
All right, y'all. So now I'm going to bring in the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Alex Camerata. He's in studio tonight.
Yes,
First
sir.
off, how does it feel, my guy?
Feels so good, Corey. Thanks for having me here, man.
And what you got for us? I see you got a big game, huh?
Yeah, we had Permian and Midland going at it. It was a good one between the two crosstown rivals, and it was almost a homecoming for head coach Thad Fortune of Midland High. Remember, he was with Permian on their coaching staff, so now he's got the job at Midland High, and he's going against the Panthers for the first time in his career. Let's take a look at the highlights, why don't we? Stadium. Head coach Thad Fortune, as I mentioned, it's his first game coaching against his former squad, and right off the bat, a fumble on the kickoff as the Permian Panthers, they lose it, and Midland would jump right on it. Jake Worley knocks it free. You know what they say about special teams, Corey? They are so important, and they got possession back just like that. Jacob Vines, though, right away answering on a 2-yard toss to the end zone. That is a touchdown for Midland to make it 7-0 Dogs. Permian, though, on the next drive with a huge play. Quarterback Rodney Hall. He's going to call his own number and takes the Rock 74 yards. He's so good as a dual threat. He's nearly going to come up with a touchdown here, but gets stopped from behind right at the 2-yard line. Hall, our one-time athlete of the week, doing something special there. Later, Permian eventually punching it in thanks to running back Justice Lara with his goal line score, and that put Permian up 13-7. In the second quarter, Hall doing it through the air this time and finding Brian Mahaffey for a 21-yard touchdown throw, and Permian would go on to win this thing 34-23 to improve to 6-2 on the year and 3-1 in district play. Corey, as you can see, Permian, they're not stopping, and they continue to win, getting better in district play, and now 6-2. Coach Ellison's got to be happy with his guys.
Yeah, especially 2 big back-to-back wins against Midland and Odessa High. Coach Ellison knows what he's doing, okay? You gotta love it. I love being in the studio with you too, Alex. You're a great guy. All right, it's good to see my guy Alex Camerata in the studio. You know who else is in the studio? Me, of course. But anyways, let's go and toss it over to what's coming up next in the show. But first, I want to give a shout out to my biggest fan, Gabriel. I saw him out there at the Midland High game tonight. He's 12 years old. He just turned 12. His birthday was in September. So, Gabriel, happy birthday, my guy. Well, all right. So, Alex just gave you the rundown on Mojo's win. After the break, the other member of our squad, Mason Storrs, will give you a recap from Garden City. Then we'll check in on Midland Christian to see if they extended their win streak. And I'll see if I can extend my streak of getting 4 plays in 30 seconds. And we'll wrap all of that up with our top play nominees of Week 8. And if you need another reason to not change the channel, look at this face. We'll be right back.
Back turn on the oop, I'ma catch him slipping. Yeah, no look, don't look. Nades in the sky, boy, no hook. Serving up a big plate, what I just cooked. Yeah, the line got 8, pride got took. Yeah. And now you wanna post up.
We're the Big 6 years, and this is Game Time on News West 9. Start the years!
Serving up a big plate.
Welcome back, y'all. It's time for some six-man action in Garden City. That's where my main guy, Mason Storrs. Come here. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? No? Okay, we're not going to pull him up. I heard it was a one-sided affair tonight. Mason, tell me how the game went.
Corey, I would say that one-sided affair is an understatement. It felt like I didn't even have time to get my camera focused before these Bearcats started scoring. And once they tasted blood in the water, it was game over. They were not stopping there. Let's take a look at those highlights. Well, it was homecoming for Garden City tonight as they played a cutthroat football game against the MARFA Shorthorns. The Bearcats wasted no time getting some points on the board. Number 32, John Lopez, fakes the handoff and glides this thing in for a TD, getting the momentum of this football team moving early. It was the Bearcats again with a little jump shot from Mason Walker out to Sebastian Balcazar, who makes guys miss left and right before he trucks along for another touchdown. And to put a little icing on the cake, number 7, Denton Rowe, rolls out and drops a pretty one right in the breadbasket of Jim Kennebrew. Let's see how the game went from a player's perspective. So y'all had the 45 unanswered points that y'all needed at the end of the first quarter.
Yes,
I mean, how does that feel to just get a jump on a team like that?
It's great. The hard work that we put in this week, all this season, just grinding, and it's good to know that we're pushing it hard and finishing teams like that quick. So.
Now, in six-man football, if one team is ahead by 45 points or more by the end of the first half, it is game over immediately. That's what happened here tonight. It was short but sweet. Corey?
Oh, man, you had a nice, easy night tonight, huh, Mason? Got to get home early? Must be nice. I'm still working. Let's pony up to Midland Christian, where they took on John Paul II, and the Stangs wasted no time getting this party popping. River Rodriguez pulling out the back shoulder fade here to the main man, Sean Madison, who gets 2 feet in, even though he only needed 1. That'll set up the big fella, Nathaniel Brito. He'll dive into the end zone's DMs, putting 6 points on the board. Back on the goal line, and MCS says, "Cry me a River Rodriguez touchdown." That's the remix in case you didn't know. Here's the original score, though. MCS tramples John Paul in this one, 42-6. Man, don't you just love when our teams just blow out other schools? It just proves we're built different over here in the Ford Trade Deuce, you feel me? Okay, I'm not leaving this chair because we got 4 plays in 30 seconds coming up after the break.
We're the Garden City Bearcats, and you're watching Game Time on News West 9. Go Cats!
what we ready for. War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Bringing that to competitors. Do we see the confetti fall? Be ready for.
Yes, sir. Okay. Time for the fastest 30 seconds in high school football. 4 plays in 30 seconds. I made it last week, so let's see if I can keep that streak alive, okay? Let's roll it. Starting in Greenwood, Ty Flowers to Zane Ogle in the corner, but the Rangers won't get the dub tonight. Homecoming King Jackson Willis, he'll give the rock to Oliver Cervantes and Crane on their way to a 40-point win. Unfortunately, though, Ira Ann didn't have the same luck, though, losing to Seagraves by 35 tonight. And then Bryson Kirby from COAHOMA, he gets this one in, but the Dogs lose to Stanton 30-17. Let's go with 5 seconds to 5 seconds to spare. I need to spike something. I'm trying to lose my job. Y'all got me tripping, bro. I need this job. Tripping. But anyways, 2 for 2. Ever since you doubted me, Walter, ever since you doubted me, I got them both right. So keep on doubting me. I'm going to keep proving you wrong, baby. Love to see it. Love Walter. That's one of our camera guys out here. Elizabeth's always had faith in me. Thank you, Elizabeth. But anyways, I love y'all because I got it right. If I didn't get it right, I wouldn't like y'all so much. But anyways, after the break, I'll show y'all the plays that I like for our top play nominees coming up. So stay tuned. All right, we got a good batch for you.
If you ever showed me a giant, I'm in your court. I got a rock and a slingshot, better you fall.
We're the MCCAMEY Badgers, and you're watching Game Time on News West 9. No opportunity wasted. Let's go, Badgers!
Welcome back, beautiful people. It's time for the moment my mama's been waiting for. Top play nominees of week 8. Let's get it. All right, here we go. The nominees are Midland Legacy's McKylan Young. This is from 70 yards out, aka Quadzilla, showed off the speed. Oh man, this kid was really trying. Whoever he is, he deserves a shout out, but it's McKylan. You're not going to catch him from that long of a distance. Okay, let's swing it over to McCamey versus Wink. And it's a little kickoff action, but that kickoff will be taken all the way back. Trickery, look who has it, Matthew Rosas, and this boy is nasty. Collins going down. You're not going to catch him. Matthew Rosas got the speed, and he's not going to get caught. Touchdown, McCamey. Then we go to 6-minute action. You saw a little jump pass right there? Oh my goodness, and a couple of stiff arms. Garden City dominates MARFA on this one. And folks, remember to vote. Just go to my Twitter page, and I'll have a poll ready for you tomorrow until Tuesday at midnight. You don't have to wait that long though for overtime, because guess what? We're going to be able to be in just 15 minutes, so stay tuned, all right? Love y'all.